Hey everyone! Welcome back to Stray Gods, the role-playing musical. We played the base game last year, had a blast with it, had a bunch of god problems that we resolved, and we ended up happily ever after, except for one person, Orpheus. So in my playthrough, when Grace went to the Underworld, she gave the throne back to Persephone, and then Orpheus was just left there to do whatever he was doing. But now we get a chance to extend his story. Thank you to Summerfall Studios and Disobey for a copy of the game, by the way. It looks like this does take into consideration what you did at the end of your original playthrough.
You're taking a rather long time to make your move, old friend.
Still in the Underworld?
One would almost think you're lingering. Perhaps to keep the game going as long as possible.
Guess we're bored here.
No matter, I know you mean well. I'll admit my days aren't exactly as full as they once were. Well, I had my revenge to contemplate, and the throne, and my loyal, if slightly fannish subjects. All right, yes, but at least I was the king. It was something.
For a little bit.
What's wrong? That is an excellent question. Well, if I think about it, old friend, I have to say I'm feeling a little lost. No, I don't mean I need directions. I know very well where the throne room is. Thank you. The thing is, after Persephone took back her throne, I gave up. I left with all the other shades. One by one, they all faded away into oblivion. Even Benny. But not me. I expected it, I wanted it, yet I remain. Why is that?
You don't have a new goal yet. You need to find a goal to work towards in life. And death?
I thought life was really over, and I was ready to meet the end, to leave behind a world of suffering, to make love to oblivion. But I stand here now, corrected, left with nothing and no one. I have somehow been rejected, and I don't know what I've done wrong. What now? And who now? Where do I belong? Thought I'd live my destiny, but is there one more song? Now this, and now then, I will find my place again. I knew it all along.
So uplifting.
There's always one more song.
Ooh! Hi there.
Hi. You know, this isn't normally my kind of thing. I go for the heavy beats. But it's nice.
Have we met?
I mean, probably a long time ago. When you died, I would have been someone else, though.
Ah, then you're Hermes.
And you're Orpheus. Persephone once told me I should stay clear of you, but yeah, a lot has changed lately.
Orpheus kind of strikes me as the kind of guy who has a stick up his butt.
Just how are things in the living world? We don't hear much down here.
Oh, man, where do I even start? Well, the idols aren't in hiding anymore, for starters.
Oh, yeah.
You're in hiding?
Yeah. The chorus is gone, and I started streaming. I'm an influencer now. Isn't that awesome?
None of those words mean anything to me.
Well, it's really exciting. I'm assuming that's what you were asking about, I guess.
Yeah, sure. Just wanted to know about how you guys were doing up there in general.
I hate to say it, but you don't look like any of the depictions of Hermes I'm familiar with. Granted, they were all statues, but they certainly weren't dressed as you are.
You mean like in a toga and stuff?
Persephone was greatly changed in the same way, but even so, I still knew it was her.
Deep down, I'm still Hermes. But I'm also me. You just get used to it.
Orpheus is just a boomer. He's like, oh, back in my day, we wore togas.
You say Persephone told you to stay clear? Hence why we've never met, I assume?
Uh-huh. I mean, I met some of the shades. They were so nice. I miss Benny.
Yeah. All gone, I'm afraid. Except for me.
But hey, things are different now. I can do whatever I want. And so can you.
I can. I can do whatever I want.
Hell yeah. That's a pun, I think.
Well, anyhow, was there something specific you wanted?
Well, I heard you singing, not like intentionally, but I just thought, I can help. Maybe what you need is to get away. Maybe I can bring you up to the mortal world?
How kind of you.
You can do that?
Yeah, it's a psychopope thing.
Do you mean psychopomp?
Could be. So cool, right?
Is that okay? We just go? That's alright? Don't I have to brood over Eurydice? No? Okay. Oh. Whoa, you might want to get rid of that goth eyeliner. I don't know how people will respond to it. Or maybe get to a club ASAP.
What are these towers? Do people live there? So many lamps. There's light everywhere. Such a magnificent sculpture. Is this for a god? Was this city built over a volcano? How odd.
It's been a long time.
Perhaps this isn't the end. There's so much to explore. My lips, they tremble. My hands, they shake. There's a whole new world in store. What now? And who now? Where will I belong? I thought I'd lived my destiny, but we're writing one more song. But I suppose I must go home, back to being terribly alone.
Why? You can do whatever you want.
I suppose it's time to return, isn't it?
Oh, he's so used to...
If that's what you want.
Yeah.
Well, I'm dead, am I not? Surely there's no choice in the matter.
You left the Underworld before, right? Long time ago. That means you can again. That's the rule.
They're very much solid.
So-
You can stop cars.
All these centuries, I could have returned at any time?
You'd have to find a gate and get past Corone and Cerberus. Not that either of them are really into their jobs lately. But yeah,
Wait, how do you even know this?
I told you it's a psycho.
Psychopope thing, yes, I recall. Makes one wonder why Lord Hades granted me the right in the first place. I mean, naturally my music is beyond compare, but...
I don't know. Maybe he thought it would be funny.
That seems very likely, in fact.
Let's not dwell. I know it's horrible that we did waste all those years, but it's not like we were doing anything anyway. Embrace what we have now.
Then I'm alive? Alive? Can you believe it? Orpheus lives again!
Yeah! Oh, this is your thing.
Do you hear that, modern world? Orpheus, bard of the ages, the legend who moved the heart of the king of Hades himself, walks amongst you. Ha ha!
Yeah, let's get to a club. Play some music.
I suppose the question really is to do what?
I got it. Why don't you start a new story?
A new story?
Yes, a new story. You asked what you do when your story's over. You write a new one. Here.
Well, I don't know if you're aware, but my story was the stuff of true legend. I wrote songs that defined our world. I had a love, the envy of all others. Even my death was the thing of spectacle. Which reminds me, are the Maenads still about? They made my disembodied head sing for quite a long time. Most uncomfortable.
I don't think so.
The point is, a masterpiece is no easy thing to follow. Surely that holds true even today.
I get it. Sequels do kind of suck sometimes. But not always. You gotta try.
Well, I also feel like it's okay for it to suck too. Not everything has to be a masterpiece, as long as you enjoy it. It's the journey, not the destination and all that.
Dare I ask what a sequel is?
It's when a movie follows up on the last one. Just some of them go on for a really long time.
And a movie is?
There's a lot you're gonna have to learn. I bet you don't even have a phone.
A wager you would win, I assure you.
How do you live? Oh man, we're gonna have to get you one. I could be your first text.
Are you really bored? Why are you helping me?
You said here. Where is that exactly? Is this Thrace? Hellas?
No, we're a long, long way from those kinds of places.
Where then? Mesopotamia? Surely not.
Buddy, it's a part of the world your people didn't even know about back then. But that's even better. You get to discover it for yourself.
I don't know. It looks quite thoroughly discovered.
You discover
Not
it.
by you.
Yeah.
You'll get to try everything for the first time. There's gotta be something you like. Right?
Do you know how many people would kill to erase their memory and try things for the first time again? You're in luck, Orpheus.
What's your interest in this, idol? You know next to nothing about me.
I heard you sing.
That's hardly the same thing.
Isn't it? Grace made Athena give up through the power of a song. Corny, I guess. But songs show what's inside your heart. And how many times do you get to see what's inside someone's heart? If that doesn't make you know them, I mean, what does?
I suppose you have me there. You're very strange, Hermes of the Idols. I have to say, I don't quite know what to make of you.
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Stories of the gods and everyone I've personally met led me to believe you were all... fickle, vain, damaged goods even.
Oh, no, that's still a thing mostly.
But not you.
I don't know. I'm just trying to live like the old Hermes told me to. Life should be better. And not just for me.
A rather novel concept.
Very kind of them to come fetch me. They could have just left me in the underworld for however long.
All right, Hermes, consider me intrigued. How should I begin this grand new tale you propose?
Yes. I was thinking I could show you around the mortal world a bit first. Show you how everything's...
No! No, that sounds like it would take forever.
It's new stuff.
You have a whole lifetime, right?
Oh, are you gonna die normally then, I guess?
You are very astute, my young friend. We can use that clever mind to our advantage.
No one has ever said that before.
Imagine, you are about to read a magnificent modern tale. At its core, its very essence is...
Action?
I do cut a heroic figure, it's true, but I'm actually rather shit with a sword.
Good dialogue, then.
One can hardly talk their way into a new legend, can they?
I don't know. Romance, maybe?
Well, I don't think for me. What about you?
Ah, yes, the old tales are full of your conquests, from Perseus to Penelope to even the beautiful Aphrodite.
What? Aphrodite? No way.
It's an excellent point. I do yet ache for Eurydice, but perhaps it is time, yes? Tell me, young Hermes, what is the fastest way to find love in this modern world?
Love? Like, real love?
Dating app.
Man, I guess there's... that? Is speed dating still a thing?
Speed dating.
I feel like apps probably... yeah, is speed dating still a thing? Apps are so much easier these days. Oh yeah, you gotta get an outfit change. Good enough. You going with that eyeliner?
If you can't handle me at my worst, then you don't deserve me at my best.
And this is hardly my worst.
I'll find a new love and we'll go down in history. Once more a true love. I'll find it tonight. I'll find a great love the way I found Eurydice. And I'll find it tonight.
Oh! Oh.
I'm Orpheus. I actually prefer if it were just you and me. No? What is vibe? Yeah, I mean, what does vibe mean? No, I don't know vibe.
How old are you?
What a shame.
You were the one who dinged her?
Really shouldn't be allowed to do that. Don't they filter these people? Still looking for new love, and we'll go down in history. And I mean in books, and not that internet. I'll find a true love, and it'll soothe me like a bomb. I guess next time's the charm. What do I want to get out of speed dating? The most glorious love, the heavens above will tremble in awe and shake at their core. The winds upon the seas will feel like a breeze when compared to our love.
Oh
Let's call that a practice run. I'll find a new love, somebody who will understand that love's a klaxon from the mouths of God.
What's a klaxon?
I'll find a great love, gonna roll the dice once again, and I'm liking the odds. Are you ready to give all your love to a guy who wants to love you?
no! You're a little
I
intense.
wanna love you like I love Darren.
Who's Darren?
Oh, so you wanna talk about Darren? He's the best ex-boyfriend that I ever had. He would have been a good husband, could have been a good dad, but he left me because I loved a little too much. We went on one date, and then I never heard from him again. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's It's so nice to find someone who understands the pain.
Of course I do.
Love someone so much, but never see them ever again.
It's the worst.
Because you make a deal with the king of the underworld to set your loved one free. But then you turn around and she's dragged back down into Hades for eternity.
That's really interesting.
Oh, even that girl doesn't like you.
So glad to hear that the suitors of today are willing to open up in pursuit of a truer love.
She left.
I'll find a new love, one to share the past with me. Epic, poetic, it's us against the world. It's so compelling, can't wait to make some memories. Let the future unfurl. Why don't you tell me your favorite thing? I'm sure that it's dull and immensely boring.
Rude.
Oh, it's so niche, I'm not sure that you'll care.
Well, I shall humor you. Go on, take me there.
History, ancient Greek history.
Oh my goodness.
History, history, history. Ancient Greek history.
That's not niche at all.
History, history.
Do you like the stories?
Yes,
Of glory,
yes,
of gods giving power to men.
yes. And heroes with lyres,
Yes.
whose music inspires.
Yes.
My favorite, of course, he is.
He has to be.
Has to be.
Has to be.
Apollo.
Ah! I was wondering why the choices were like that.
Alas, I've seen this case before. A person who seems perfect, who knows the score. But look beneath the surface, behind those doe eyes. The truth is that they're chewing on a heinous lie. 'Cause I'm the best. I'm Orpheus. I'm the best. And I'm better than Apollo. It's plain to see the reality. The best is me. I'm Orpheus.
Oh.
Nice enough, but dim. Well, surely educating those ignorant to the higher facts of life is its own reward. I am the best. I am the best. The best, best, best. I am the best. Who is the best? Me. Dum, dum, da, dum, dum. I once subdued Cerberus. Perhaps I should just
You know I'm gonna go for the gay, right?
Got no problems. Just got bank. Making that money. Savvy young blank. Take you to the Shangri-La. Buy you a bucket of caviar. Let me show you what that money can do. Take you to a zoo, buy a kangaroo. The best things in life are free, but I've got a solid gold meat. And if I let me date you, you can have a solid gold meat.
He thinks he's the best too.
Be good with me, because I am good with money, and I would be good with you, because I assume that you like
I can't do the red one because it's the same for me.
What's the point in sitting upon a golden throne if at the end of all your life you're sitting alone? What's the point in buying a costly meal for two if in the end the only one eating it is you? What's the point in forging a tiny statue man without another statue to hold his tiny statue hand? I will not be there. Money's only good for the good that it can do. So your money is no good.
Well, I wouldn't write off money that quickly. I'm pretty sure you don't have any right now, Orpheus.
It's a lesson we must all learn, I suppose. I'll find a new love who'll throw away their gold for me. One once more a true love to give my life to. A rich or a poor love, one that can explain to me what is a kangaroo.
Maybe we should try the red. I haven't tried a red
for
one
this
yet.
One, just be in the moment. Hi, my name is Orpheus. Excuse me.
Wow.
You're not allowed to use that. You're not listening to anything I'm saying, are you? I'm 2,000 years old. I've been the ruler of Hades for the last 1,000 years.
Blast this infernal device, it turns you all into living
Hey, whose
shades.
dad is that? How old are you?
Wow. Ouch.
I'll find a new love, and they'll not own a light-up thing. It will be real love, a thing to be desired. Their intense obsession I have seen once before when Prometheus brought them fire.
Come on, somebody's gotta be the right one.
It's been the longest day. I just wanna hear someone else say that I want a new love.
I want a new love.
I want a true love.
We'll go down in history.
A love worth retelling.
It's worth more than gold to
You
me.
hear what I'm saying?
I've said it before to myself.
We'll find a new love.
We'll find a new love. Is this a new love?
Alright.
It's so nice to meet someone who shares my sentiments. Indeed, today has been very long, and most people here seem completely imbecilic.
Yeah, I'll say. I've had similar encounters. Some guy who was recording our whole date.
Someone who couldn't handle my great jokes.
I swear there was a guy who was half beast, half man.
Oh no, the event's about to end.
Okay, maybe I'll see you later.
Well, she seems nice.
I found a new love. Now that I can finally see this will be true love. The light of my love. Spoiled for choices. I knew that this would be easy. And all in one night. You are the one that I want.
Out of those ones.
And you are the one that I need. Our hearts are the same. Nothing could get in our way. That is why we agree that this will be
The best long distance relationship.
What?
Wait, what do you
Did
mean?
I not mention I'm moving to Fiji
Oh.
for 10 long years? Give or take 10 years more. Let's say 30 years to be safe.
Why are you even here? Oh, she seemed nice.
Almost a new love, but fate is pointing me elsewhere. Perhaps a true love, but not meant to be. Love mustn't be what the fates are driving me to find, or else it would be easy.
So, what do you think? Fun, right?
Yes, indeed. Yet also inefficient. Too much is being left to chance, and that needs to change starting now. You two, you are clearly perfect for one another. Accept it. And you, yes, you
Oh, I
with
didn't
the
get to meet her.
spectacles. Accept your destiny. We can all see it, even if you cannot. And you there, with him. No, don't attempt to flee. Look at him. Look in your heart and
What?
see that
No.
I'm right.
I wanted them both.
And you two there together? You, over there with them. You're welcome. And you two ladies, magnificent. And for you, him. It's not a consolation prize, it's perfection.
Can't help but notice there isn't anyone left for you.
What about Hermes? What about Hermes? Is that an option? I thought, but I went through a roller coaster there. I was like, oh no, could we have dated the ancient Greek guy? Because that one we got that Greek garden background alongside the girl at the end. I was trying to get a gay romance, but I think we just couldn't get anything happening tonight. Yeah, I mean, we had Eurydice, but it's been like centuries. It's okay for us to go find someone new. Maybe not the first day, but maybe some other day, right? Try to be optimistic.
Tonight, perhaps, yet I won't despair just yet. I'll know my true love when I see it.
Yeah, that's the spirit. There are lots of other...
There's still tomorrow. Tomorrow we shall find my new love for certain.
You might want to lower expectations just a bit. Mortals have been at this a while, and it's supposed to be harder now than ever.
Yeah, and especially with you having a long lifespan and all, but how long are you gonna live? Orpheus is not a god. Orpheus is a mortal, right? A mortal. I wonder how much Hermes knows about love. It's a little rude, but I'm kind of curious.
Oh, sweet innocent Hermes, how much do you know of love? The kind that moves mountains.
I had a friend once. I mean, I thought they were more than a friend, but... Well, turns out they didn't really see me for me. It's hard, you know? Finding that one person who you'll fit with forever.
It
Wise
is.
words. Eurydice was such a one for me, but perhaps it is not such a simple thing to replicate.
Wow. Time to try the next place mortals like to meet, I guess.
This is going to be difficult, isn't it? Lead on, my friend.
We have a lifetime. You don't need to hurry to find someone on day 0. I like how Hermes' back just says freedom, freedom, freedom.
I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, okay?
Hermes and their bottle of Ramune.
This is a place where mortals meet? For love? Surely the Hermes had it wrong.
Kind of quiet here.
And this? Is this supposed to be some kind of...
The locals call it beer.
Oh.
May I?
How many choices do we get? I want to see them all first, but we should start.
May you? You, my delectable friend, are exactly what this bard of ages has been looking for.
Oh, I'm flattered, of course, but no, I'm not here for that.
This really isn't my day, is it?
Gotta shoot the shots.
We've met before, a long time ago. You prayed to me to grant you a young woman's heart. I looked a little different back then.
You are Eros. Are you absolutely certain that you're not here to be my new love?
Oh, nothing's absolute. But yes.
Even if I swayed your heart with a song, you wouldn't be the first god to be so moved.
I'm tempted, honestly. But Hermes insisted you needed my help.
Oh.
So that's
Thanks,
why I'm
buddy.
here. Just for a chat.
I have to ask, are all the idols still about? The glorious Aphrodite?
His
Is
mom?
Still here, if a bit worse for the wear. Better lately, if I'm honest. She always did enjoy having worshippers.
I remember her temple at Aphrodisias. So beautiful.
Many of the other names you'd remember are dead now. For good. There are only a few idols left these days.
I'm sorry to hear that, Lord Eros.
I've always thought it was just the way things were meant to be. Times change, gods fade away. Since we revealed ourselves to the mortal world, however, I wonder if that's still true. I suppose we'll see.
No one's in hiding anymore.
So, do you like this modern world, Master Eros? I find it utterly fascinating, but I did only arrive today.
It has its perks, but I miss how people were in the olden days. They used to be more open to wonder, to possibilities. The world was so large, now it's become so small.
Surely the world has not changed size. Aristotle would be scandalized.
I just mean that no one pays any attention to discovery any longer. It's so commonplace, it's become mundane. Pay no attention to me. You've several millennia of wonders to catch up on. I envy you.
Yeah, I think we could spend a lot of time just being alone, looking around first. We don't have to jump straight into finding somebody.
My memory of our encounter is a little vague, but do you not carry a magnificent bow?
Did I still have that when we met?
Oh, yes. Made of ivory, it looked like, and so intricately carved. I always wondered if it was meant as a weapon, or
if my arrows truly pierced the hearts of mortal men, causing them to fall in love.
Cupid.
It was a weapon. The arrow thing was a joke that Dionysus made, which got out of hand. Mortal authorities frown on weapons now, so I put the bow in storage around the turn of the century. I honestly forgot where.
I assume you didn't come here solely to chat, Lord Eros. You have something to say about my quest?
I do, yes.
Directions to a worthy love, perhaps? You answered my prayers once, after all. Will you do so again?
That's the thing, Orpheus. I never did answer your prayers.
But you came to me. Eurydice, she
fell in love with you, without any help from me or any other idol.
Maybe that's the way it should be. Would you rather have someone fall in love with you because they were willed to?
And you come to me with this revelation now? For what possible reason?
Because Hermes told me about your quest, and I thought it was time you heard the truth. Your love for Eurydice was never my doing. I couldn't summon something so powerful, even if I wished to. Not even back then.
But then why did...
I was a jerk back then. We all were. I thought you were arrogant, daring to ask for a love I felt you didn't deserve. So I told you what you wanted to hear. I expected you to fall flat on your face. But you didn't, did you? Eurydice said yes. True love found you anyway. The kind of love you seek can't be bargained for, Orpheus. There are no shortcuts. I see you've opened up your heart again. So let me tell you what I know. The quicker that you try to fall in love, the slower it will go. A single glance will set your world aflame. A spark it can ignite a blaze. Why is it that I never feel warm? There are so many ways to burn. How can I not know this by now? Take your bow and arrow. You must aim for the moon. One chance in a million, then it's gone too take your bow and arrow. Pray your aim is true. But when should you fire? I wish.
I'm gonna go red. Sorry, arrows. No hard feelings.
Wait, did you say you were a god of love?
Oh.
I must admit I couldn't tell. Is this really what you call advice? If finding love is so much hell, what hope can there be?
I know enough to know I know nothing, but here's what you can do. Take your bow and arrow and cast it aside. Instead, be true.
So I'll take my bow and arrow, hide it away for some other day.
There might be some truth to the whole trying to find it makes it go slower. You might attract the wrong people. The people who want a short-term stuff. But I think it sounds like Orpheus wants something longer.
So, time for plan C, I guess?
No, my friend. Lord Eros is correct. My search for a new love is futile.
Well, I don't know about futile. I mean, maybe you just need to... Oh. Hey, big guy. Where to next? If you're not, looking for love, what do you want to do?
Oh my god. Okay. I'm normal.
Perhaps the issue was that I went looking for love when, in fact, it came to me.
Makes me look like such a horn dog. I'm okay with anybody.
Oh. oh, you mean me?
Why not? You have a kind heart. You're... Well,
Hermes is cute.
I mean, you're...
Oh, no. Sorry, dude. Look, I know this is really hard, but you'll figure it out. I know it. Oh, I know. Okay, so what's the worst thing that's ever happened to you?
Some might argue that retrieving my beloved from the Underworld only to lose her at the last second due to my own foolishness was pretty bad.
Yes, perfect. You could write a song about that.
Do I not already have one?
No, really. Work on a song and it'll get your creative juices flowing, when I'm making a new video,
It's Hermes.
Oh, hi. Not all at once, please. That's my shirt.
Well, what level of influencer are we talking about?
One selfie, all right?
Damn.
Just one. Okay, maybe one more. Okay. That's fine. Good. Sorry, my fans can be a little...
Fame. A return to fame shall be my purpose. Tell them, Master Hermes. Tell them that the Bard of Ages has returned. Tell them he shall play to the crowds once again.
Okay.
Oh.
Tell them that Orpheus's Back from the Dead tour has begun.
You don't have any songs yet. We just write them on the spot. Hey, we have Hermes advertising for us.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, how about one last song? Here's something a little more personal.
Wait, he can just get his guitar like that? Well, I guess everyone knows Orpheus by default already. And the gods aren't hiding, so easy to get an audience for a concert.
On a summer night, 'twas a viper's bite, took her out of sight. I followed, and
down.
Ooh. At everything.
Back above the ground, my guitar unwound. I was haunted, howling, hollow, bleeding my life away. But I felt this burn. I would soon return, and the queen would learn what followed. All that time above, now I'd seen my love, and I soon enough was swallowed down. I got there, my love was not there. That queen too, that queen who knew she'd have to pay down to wait my life away.
The rock concert. We gotta up the intensity. It's a love story everyone knows and can see the tragedy of. Hopefully it resonates with a lot of people. It might make it harder for me to find someone later on though. Yeah. Oh. Ooh. Oh no! Seemed like they didn't like it at the end there. Hey, well, it's my song. The age-old question about art. Do you create it for yourself or for people to enjoy?
Hey, now that was awesome! Again? Oh, man.
It was indeed a thing of awe.
Just some of it.
Just as I remember. Crowds chanting my name. Music that thrilled the soul. My every sense of fire. Until the moment the curtain fell.
And?
And that's the thing. It's exactly as I remember. I have already taken this path. Hermes, I do not need to take it again. It's kind of you to keep trying to help me, young master, but I fear I'm beyond help. You'll only end up joining me in my malaise.
No, don't say that.
Why do you persist so? Surely I have not earned such dedication.
Well, you don't need to earn it. That's just what I do.
Oh,
Lucky for you, I figured this might happen. Come on!
that's really sweet.
Go? Go where? There's nowhere for me to go, Hermes, and nothing for me left to do.
Yeah, there is. Come on, old timer. She's not gonna wait around all night.
Shh. She? Could it be?
Huh. It's snowing. It's a lovely view. But why have you brought me all the way up here?
To meet me, I think.
Hello? Long time no see, Grace.
Goodness me, if it isn't Grace, last of the Muses. Or is that still the case? The news in the Underworld is rather hard to come by.
Nope, just a regular mortal again.
I didn't realize such a thing was even possible. You continue to surprise, it seems.
Well, you've got a surprise or two left yourself. This whole back from the dead thing, for instance. That requires a huge sacrifice, doesn't it?
A price I paid long ago, or so Master Hermes recently informed me. Not that mortal life has brought me any solace.
Yeah, Hermes said you were feeling a bit lost. They thought that maybe I could help.
I kind of feel bad for Grace, but we have to do it.
Aha! What better love for the bard than she who was once a muse? A brilliant plan, Hermes!
Wait, what?
I'd given up on the search. It did not even occur to me that you, Grace, the very one who stole my revenge, would also steal my heart.
He's a lost cause.
Whoa. Hold your horses, big guy. That is so not what we're doing here.
Oh, it's a very romantic spot.
Yeah, kinda. No. No, Hermes wanted us to talk. They thought I could help you. That's it. That's it.
Sorry, Grace.
That's rather thoughtful of them. Is this something you do, Grace?
Orpheus
Offer
has no
advice
wrist.
to ancient beings at a bit of a crossroads?
You know, I want to say no to that, but all the evidence lately says otherwise.
Very well. Advice from one mortal to another. I'm at your disposal.
Of what nature?
Nice view.
Wonders beyond imagining. Once I would have sworn only gods could live in such a place.
So, I'm not really sure where to begin with this.
Let's start with Grace.
Tell me what you've been up to since we met. Persephone must have been hungry for vengeance, I imagine.
Not so much, actually. We've all moved on.
She forgave you? Astounding. But the original question still stands.
Mostly I was in charge of reintroducing the idols to the mortal world. Interviews, talking to world leaders, it was a
Wow.
whole thing.
Was. The effort is complete then?
I guess? I thought it would shake the entire world. Even the idols did. I mean, finding out the gods of the ancient world were real. But everyone, I don't know, got used to the idea. Really quickly. Or they just thought it was a big conspiracy. They all kind of moved on. So there's not much for me to do anymore. I guess you could say I'm kind of between gigs now.
Forgive me the observation, but it appears that you're at something of a crossroads of your own.
I guess I am, yeah.
Let me give you some advice.
No romance, then? No love of the ages to keep you occupied as you decide what to do next?
There's Freddie. You know, the one I came to the Underworld to rescue? She's the muse now.
Ah. See, muse and former muse in love. Is that not awkward?
No, it's perfect.
It's great. She loves it. I want more than to be a part of her adventures, though. And I know she wants that for me, too. I guess what I'm trying to say is that you and I are kind of in the same boat.
With one major difference. I lived my mortal life. You have yet to live yours.
There is that. Still, you're probably as close as I'm gonna get to someone who will know what I'm going through.
So you coming here tonight was not entirely for my benefit? Not to fear, Grace. I'll keep your secret.
Grace might not have lived her mortal life out fully yet, but she's seen a lot of stuff that could rival your love story, Orpheus.
I have to ask, did you come to the concert tonight?
Of course. I heard the Orpheus was appearing in concert. Who wouldn't want to go to that? I mean, it was incredible. The control you have when you play your instruments. I didn't think it was possible for a harp to rock.
Oh, stop. No, don't stop. I want to hear some more.
Shut up. You know how good you are.
Yes, I suppose that's part of the problem. I mastered my craft. I had my cheering crowds. None of this is new.
It doesn't matter that everything's changed. There are instruments, heck, countries that you've never even heard of.
True, but how different would it all be, really? No, I fear tonight was my last concert in the modern world.
I respect Orpheus for knowing when to stop. Like, he had his time with the concerts and the music and all. And I feel like if you're that good at something, it's very easy to just want to keep holding on to it so that people will praise you and be happy with you. But he's actually quite self-aware that, no, like, this isn't... It might be making other people happy, but it's not making me happy anymore, and so I need to move on. He came to that conclusion pretty quickly, within one night.
How much do you know about me? Other than, of course, our delightful first meeting back in the Underworld?
I know you wanted revenge on Persephone for helping Hades trick you.
More or less. It was my own fault looking back at Eurydice, but then again, they both knew I would. Who could not?
And I know you were quite a musician back in the day. The equal of any muse, and possibly better.
That's quite the compliment.
Persephone said it, not me.
Ooh, an even greater compliment.
Yeah, don't get too full of yourself, Mr. Bard of the Ages. That's all I really know.
So, if you know so little about me, Grace, why are you so eager to help?
Well, I felt a little bad after what happened.
Just
Keeping
a little.
me from a vengeance that I'd waited thousands of years to enact.
Yeah.
Truth be told, the vengeance was hollow. I welcomed oblivion, but it appears that oblivion was not ready to welcome me. Nevertheless, it's not your fault. You've no obligation to aid me. You must know that.
Sure, but if I can help, shouldn't I at least try?
I suspect most would answer that question with a no, but it appears you're not most people, are you? So, here we are, Grace. How do we decide what to do next?
Tell me honestly, what made you want to come back?
I don't want to be stuck.
My story had reached its completion, cue the snickering by the chorus.
I'm sorry?
A theater joke. I suppose what I'm searching for is a proper ending.
Or the next chapter. Well, I know how I used to resolve this kind of thing back when I was the muse.
Oh, is it
Let's.
time for a song? That, my dear, I can provide.
Feels uncertain, this thing you got me singing.
I'm uncertain, that's where that's coming from.
Sure, but you've been doing this so long. Why do you need coaching through a song?
I'm uncertain.
Just start it with a statement, something strong, and you can change it if it's wrong.
Start writing first.
I'm uncertain, can't get this furnace fired. I'm uncertain, but you seem inspired.
I've got thoughts, but first let's make a deal. I don't start the pitching until I hear you switching up the field.
Ooh.
All right, there we go. There's something you might have missed, and that's that you now exist. You're out of the bell jar, you're mortal. Are you open to it? Are you open to it? To hunting a savage boar, to opening a general store, to drifting a sports car, to writing a memoir, to stalking a film star.
Maybe not the last one.
Are you open to it?
I'm listening.
It's good you're keen.
But first, what's a film star mean?
An actor.
I'm stalking an actor.
Yeah.
I'm not open to it. You might have some boar to chase, but now is a foreign place.
It feels like you're barking. Come on now, be open to it.
It's just a bore.
Paint me a picture, Grace. How does one human race?
I don't know, take a ride on a bus, meet a man, and discuss how he started a pyramid scheme. You get up and he shouts, you don't look, stepping out, you get hit by a cycling team.
Yes, I see. Not quite heroes and glory.
Still there will be loads of interesting stories.
Why not?
Are you open to it?
Yeah.
There's something you said before.
The hunting the savage boar.
No, not that. Well, yes, that. The danger. Am I open to it? It's either I best the bore or end up a mess of gore, to triumph or fall flat. I might be open to it. To have so much resting on a single decision, an entire life.
I've been there. Big decisions are hard.
Fates have always decided for me.
Well, now you get to decide.
You can always change later on. No one's telling you have to be bound to it. Start writing, then correct it later.
I once walked among the ghouls. I'm now under different rules. I'm fragile, I'm fleeting, I'm finite. I'm open to it. I'll live as a mortal man and drink all the life I can. This heart's really beating, I hear it. I'm open to it. The wild wind will fling you round. Who knows where it puts me down?
A park seat,
A corn crop, a whale's throat,
a dress shop,
a sailboat,
a cliff top.
I'm open to it.
Open to it.
being open to new things is a very important thing to be. As usual, we can't really tell from one playthrough how different the songs are, but I assume it could be quite different.
So, we feeling good? You look good? Hopeful, even. That's good, right?
You know, for the first time in a long time, I think I really am.
Ah, yes! I knew taking you to Grace was the right move. She is the queen of pep talks.
I can't say I know what that means, but you know what? I'll learn. I'll learn everything I can about this new world.
So, let's first on the plan. You picked a place to go? Anything you really want to see?
It's day 3! Can I sleep first? No, we go right now. We go at sunrise.
Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Bent down and broken, flattened, and then next day they're reaching up again. Fresh fields lie before me, ready for my feet. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat. Soon they'll tell a story in the lines there in the wheat.
Do you know how many people would kill to be in this position? No family, no kids, no rent, no mortgage. Just do whatever you want. You start as an adult and just do whatever you want to your heart's content.
Well, fine, you win again. I miss Orpheus. He was fun. How about you, Corone? You ever wanted to go to the mortal world? I guess, actually, we need a pretty big glamour. You know, I used to be worried about you, me, Grace, and all the idols. Times were really looking rough. But now I think are gonna be all right. Another game? Oh, a different game. What, you worried I'm gonna beat you this time? All right, well, where do you store your games? Where do you store anything on this boat?
You just leave it lying around.
Don't tell me. I think that I'm gonna buy you a console. No, not that one. That one's not a good one. But the one that I get you is going to be the superior one. You'll see. You'll love it. We're gonna have
Orpheus
so
put that
many
one down.
games, and not even just single player ones. They're ones that you can play together.
Oh.
Beat you, then you'll get yours. I'm kidding.
Nice little look at Orpheus' story. Well, it's really just beginning. There's so much for him to still see and do. It's an exciting time. It'll hopefully make up for a little bit more than the centuries of suffering he was doing in the Underworld, waiting for God knows what. I think this was a little bit shorter than I expected, but we got so many songs that it's fine with me. Yeah, like the thing about this game is always that the songs, we got one iteration of it here, but someone else playing will get a totally different combination of choices and songs. I'm curious what else he would have done with the other choices with Grace's song there. Yeah, this is set after the main game too, so they took time to address the state of the world and your romance choice back in the main game. Little nods here and there, which I appreciate. Yeah, it just sounds like things are gonna be okay. You thought it would be a big thing that the world now knows about idols, but hey, people are like, okay, cool, moving on. Which, it'll make the idols feel not as special anymore, but also in a way, like it's reassuring. It's like you're just blending in and assimilating in with the world at large. And hopefully that's something that Orpheus won't have trouble doing either. Nice, nice. I'm pretty sure this was supposed to be the only DLC for Stray Gods, so I think this is gonna be it for the story here. I really enjoyed the base game when I played it last year. The only little issue from around launch time was there were some audio issues, which I see they've completely fixed, so I have nothing to say on that front anymore. I think this would be an enjoyable companion piece DLC too. You know, like shortly after finishing the base game. Lots of nice songs, although yeah, it is kind of short. It just makes me want to see more of this world. Seeing how it takes place after the base game, and the base game had multiple endings that you could have ended off on, including the state of the world versus the people you were dating and all that. I think there's a limit to how big you can go with it. But it's nice to see someone not blinded by their vengeance and go and live. You know? Holding a concert every now and then would be nice too. I was hoping we'd see a little bit more on the romance front, but being able to hit on literally everybody and having all of them reject me is fine as well. I'm really looking forward to Summerfall Studios' next projects. Seeing the quality of Stray Gods here, I'm definitely interested in whatever they have. Nice little revisit. Enjoyed it. Hope you did as well. With that said, this was Stray Gods, the role-playing musical, the Orpheus DLC, and I will see you all in another place in another time. Bye!